Hello and welcome back to another craft video with me, Ruth Hamilton. Today's video is number 11 in the Tonic Studios Designer's Choice die sets, and this one is called the Special Blend Gift Box. So the idea is that you've got all these lovely dies and you can put them together to make a gift box in the shape of a dinky little coffee cup. So this little die is the main shape here, and you cut that out 4 times and join them together to make the sort of traditional type coffee style cup. And then we've got all dies for the lids and a little band to go around it, and well, I think I'll just start to make it and let you see how it goes. It's very clearly shown in the instructions here how many pieces of each die you need to cut out, so I've gone ahead and cut them all out, and then I have used this little die to cut out some of the lovely turquoise glitter card, and I'm going to glue that on here on all the pieces that I'm going to make the coffee cup with, and then I'll burnish all these edges and glue them all together, and I'll make the cup first. I think it actually shows the lid first on the instructions, but this is how we'll do it. I'm also using the Nuvo Deluxe Adhesive. That's this one. It's very quick drying, clear drying craft glue, and it has a very fine nozzle. So down at the bottom of the video there, I'm going to add my affiliate links for both the kit and this glue, so I'll just get cracking ahead there. So I've got the 4 little panels ready with the glitter card already attached. I have burnished all the score lines, folded them all back, and then the next thing that's easiest to do at this stage is just to put some of this glue along the edges here, and this is to just give a sort of firm line at the top of the cup, at the rim. Now I find it's easiest just to put that glue on and then take a couple of tiny pegs or something, and that holds that just in place nice and firmly while it dries. And then I'm going to attach glue down this edge of all of these and join them, all these edges together. See, put that on top there and that on top of there, and then we'll have the whole thing assembled and then attach this edge to this one. So I'll just go ahead now and glue the rest of these down. That one's held in place, and there we are, just like that. And then glue down this line here. And that will attach then onto this panel. Just turn it around so that you can see. And just at this stage then you just be careful that you've got it all lined up, that the top edge and the bottom edge are sitting nice and tight and perfectly level the whole way around. And if you do that with all of them, you know you're getting a good consistent shape the whole way around. So that's it all assembled, but we've now got to put the base in, and I like to put just a little drop of glue around the outside of this, and you should have 2 of these little shapes. And then you can drop one inside there, and just with your pokey tool or maybe your folder or whatever, if you press that down in, you can then find, if you look inside there, you'll be able to just get it into the right shape by holding that down and pressing the sides in, and that gives you the very firm outline of the shape, which you then can turn upside down. You actually should have waited until that glue was dry, but I'll just add another base on here, and that covers both the outside and the inside. And now I'm just going to set that aside for a moment or 2 to dry. The beauty of that adhesive is that it doesn't take very long, it's very quick grab. So there we are, we've got. And now I'm going to go on to make the little holder for around the outside. So I have cut out this little shape, that's with this die, and before we can go ahead and assemble this one, need to take a bone folder or something like that and just slightly shape the card just to give it a little bit of a curl, because that's going to go around the cup, and it's easier to do it right now before we've assembled anything. Now I think as well as that I'm going to add some of the card on top, the glitter card. So I'll take this little die and die cut 4 pieces, attach them on there, glue these sides together, and then I'll show you how to assemble it and put it on the cup. I also used this little die and this one which says I love you a latte, and that's it, and stuck that onto this piece as well. So whenever that's cut, and you see where I curled the sides, I did the same with this glitter card before I put it on. Probably you could have left it and done the two together, but I thought seeing the glitter card's quite sturdy that it's best to do the 2 pieces separately. But then you arrive with this shape and you just put the little cup down in, and you can adhere that at the back with a little piece of double-sided tape or something like that. But that's where we are at the moment, and then we'll make the lid. It's pretty cute, isn't it? Now if you take this piece, and then you should have 4 of these cut, align this part over the hole there, and then make sure that these edges are exactly in the right place, like so. And then if you have all these pre-scored, as you can see I've already done that, that makes life a lot easier. So if you fold that down and glue that in place, and then the next one will just slide, I think you can see it there, slide in below there and glue in. And just as you go, make sure that all of these edges align the whole way around, and then glue these little tabs together so that it sits like so. And I'll just go ahead and put all that glue on, but you just work your way around the outside edges like so. So I have all these little pieces put together, and again I have found these pegs very helpful. It doesn't take too long, but we'll just leave that aside anyway in the moment. And now we'll move on to these little pieces. So I have 4 of these all cut out with this die, and we want to attach them all together. Now they're at slightly different angles, obviously here from this one, so we want to just have all of the score lines reinforced and attach these all together. But I've found the easiest way to do is just to do this little, the more square tab first, and do each one the whole way around first. There, put that on. It's actually easier this way, where you can see exactly how you're lining it up. There, and then we'll come here and do the same again. And there. Now, I leave this last one just for a moment or two, but once that has dried, then I'm just going to put glue onto this little triangular part on each of them, and then move this down, put the glue on, hold them together like so, and then attach the end. And when we come to the end, just turn all these pieces over to reinforce it, so it will then look like so. Just pop that in there. So the glue is dry on these now, and this is the upper part of the lid. This is the piece that goes on below, and I've folded all these over and glued these edges together. I'm sure you can see in there the rounded edge just gets turned in, and that's just to reinforce that. So now this bit gets folded outwards, like so. And then if you turn this over, we're going to put glue on all these tabs and then attach this on here. So that's the idea of how it should look at the end. So I'll just go ahead and put some glue on one or two and then apply through that as well. So that's going on there. Just hold it in and then repeat the whole way around the outside. So that's the lid all assembled, and I've taken this die and I've cut the glitter card out and attached on the top just to make that match the cup, and then I have taken it again with white card and I've used that to cover all the joins in the card inside here, and then this die has cut out this lovely shape here and I've just glued it and put it down on top. So that's the lovely little lid. This is just a really quick add-on to the video, just to show you another little very simple box to make. So instead of cutting out the 4 pieces with this die that I've done in the last little box, I've just cut 2 out and I've glued them together in the same way. Glued the sides together and turned the top over. I've also added the glitter card on here, and then I have cut a little square of it's 1.8 centimeters square and attached it on the bottom. And then just to make a little lid, I have taken a piece of the glitter card. It is 5.7, I think I just checked that again here, 5.7 centimeters square, and I have scored it in at 1 centimeter on each edge. I folded that up and then I have just nipped the corners. So now I'll just add some of this glue again. I've also gone ahead and just put this little tab on. So what I'm going to do here is glue the tab here on the glitter side, attach it like so, and this is where my pegs come in so handy again. Just put that on there, and the same here, all the way around, and you've got a lovely little lid for that little box. There we are. Now I'll just set that aside for a minute or two. It won't take long. It'll actually take just a second or two, maybe a minute or two longer than it would for a normal card, because the glitter card just takes a little bit longer for the adhesive to grab, because it's so textured. I'll just move that out and get that straight. But yep, I know everybody likes to get as much use as possible out of their dies, so rather than have the one shape there, this is a lovely little addition. I'll just take that off now and show you. Probably when I finish the video I will put those back on again just for a minute or two to make sure they're properly grabbed. Grabbed, that's the word, isn't it? Yeah. So there we are, and there's the little box with its cute little lid. Yeah, I should have just waited until it was properly dried, but anyhow, there you are. Okay, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and keep in touch. There's more videos coming. I have more of these ready, and I'd love to hear from you again. So yeah, thanks again. Until the next time, bye.